Let me hit you with a truth bomb. So, every single time there's a mass shooting, it's sponsored by the CIA, or at least 99% of it. Picture this. You have every single time it's a mentally ill teenager and with the same weapon, AR-15, extended magazine and a foregrip. The very gun and the very modifications all the politicians hate. And they're like, we need stricter gun control. Look at this. Maybe you should stop finding these teenagers, radicalizing them, and then giving them a firearm. And I know you're gonna say, well, there's no proof of that. How can a teenager under the age of 18 not get an automatic firearm that costs thousands of dollars? You need a tax stamp and a federal firearms license to get an automatic rifle. And a teenager cannot get that. So how do they get it? Economics aside, because they have no job, they would need thousands of dollars for it. Look at it logistically. Some dude living with his parents somehow managed to get that license, which is impossible. Somehow managed to stash the weapon and the modifications at his house, and his parents knew nothing. There was nothing weird about him. Call me crazy, but it's really obvious that the CIA is giving it to them. I mean, come on. The guy who did the Christchurch shootings, on his weapons, it wrote, issued by the CIA. And I know what you're saying. Yeah, but he wrote it himself. He's just a mentally ill guy. Come on, man. He's not just mentally ill. He's sponsored by the CIA. And so is almost all of these shooters. Because what better way to try and ban guns? By demonizing it. Look at all these terrorists using that gun. We need to get rid of it. And the list goes on and on. Mentally ill. This, that. But never are they investigated. How did they get this gun? How did they afford it? And so on. And you know what the most tragic thing about this is? These people just died like normal places like the grocery store, for example. Imagine getting clipped by some random dude 5 minutes earlier before he went out on the attack. Searched up lolicon bestiality on Rule 34. That's probably the worst thing about the entire situation. Imagine dying to that. Man. Imagine that. Anyways, sorry if that came off as a bit insensitive. And if you have any counter arguments saying like, well, this obviously isn't true, please provide your statements, but you're most likely wrong. Anyways, see ya.